Microsoft has officially announced that it will stop supporting Windows 10 on October 14th, 2025. This means that after this date, the operating system will no longer receive important security updates, technical support, or any new feature enhancements from Microsoft. While that may sound far off, it's important to start preparing now, especially since not everyone has the option to upgrade to Windows 11. The reason for this is that many older computers and laptops do not meet the minimum system requirements for Windows 11, such as the need for TPM 2.0 secure boot and certain processor models. This leaves a large number of users stuck with Windows 10 and wondering what to do next. Some people have considered alternatives like switching to Linux or Chrome OS, but for most everyday users, these systems feel unfamiliar, limiting, or too complicated to be practical replacements. As a result, many people will simply continue using Windows 10 long after Microsoft officially ends its support. In today's video, we're going to explore whether it's still safe to use Windows 10 after support ends, and more importantly, how you can stay secure and maintain your system's performance. We'll cover some practical tips and strategies to help you continue using your computer with confidence. The topics we'll discuss include, can I use Windows 10 safely after support ends, where we'll examine the real risks involved. We'll also look at how to keep Windows Defender up to date, since your built-in antivirus software plays a major role in defending against malware. Another important step is to keep all your apps and software up to date, especially your browser and productivity tools. We'll also talk about online safety, including how to avoid suspicious websites, phishing attempts, and unsafe downloads. In addition, we'll highlight the importance of making regular backups of your data to protect against system failures or cyber attacks. Lastly, we'll show you how to disable unnecessary Windows services and features to improve both security and performance. So, if you're planning to stick with Windows 10 for the long haul, this video is for you. Now, let's get started. Today's video is sponsored by SEObig, the easy way to build a professional website in just 1 week. Whether you're starting a business, a blog, or an online store, SEObig.se makes it fast and simple. Click the link in the description to get started. Can I use Windows 10 safely after support ends? Microsoft will not shut down or deactivate Windows 10 after official support ends, so the OS will still function normally. However, Microsoft will stop providing security updates, patches, and bug fixes. This means new vulnerabilities discovered after October 14th, 2025 will remain unpatched, leaving your system exposed to potential threats. Over time, unpatched systems could become targets for hackers or malware. While antivirus software can help reduce risks, it can't prevent the exploitation of system-level vulnerabilities, especially unpatched ones. The safety of using Windows 10 after support ends depends on factors like your usage, online behavior, and caution. By sticking to trusted websites, avoiding suspicious downloads, and practicing good digital hygiene, you can reduce risk. For offline tasks or basic activities, the risk may be manageable. Proactive steps like backing up files, using a strong firewall or antivirus, and keeping other apps and drivers up to date can also help protect your system. With caution and care, you can continue using Windows 10 safely, but staying informed is key. Keep Windows Defender up to date. Even after Windows 10 support ends in October 2025, Microsoft will continue providing security intelligence updates for Windows Defender until at least October 2028. These updates keep the antivirus definitions current, helping Defender detect and block the latest malware and threats. They install automatically, so you won't need to take any action to stay protected on that front. However, it's important to note that while Defender will still recognize new threats, Windows 10 itself won't receive security fixes for system-level vulnerabilities. That means core parts of the operating system may still be at risk if a serious exploit is discovered. Still, having up-to-date threat definitions is a key layer of defense, especially when combined with careful online behavior, app updates, and regular backups. In short, even though full support ends, Defender will remain useful for basic protection for a few more years. Just don't rely on it alone. Stay proactive about security in other ways too. Keep your apps up to date. Even though Windows 10 will officially stop receiving updates from Microsoft after October 2025, that doesn't mean you'll be completely out of options when it comes to keeping your computer secure. One of the most effective ways to maintain your system's safety is by keeping your third-party apps and software fully updated, especially your web browsers like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Microsoft Edge. These applications are your primary gateway to the internet and are frequent targets for hackers, so making sure they have the latest security patches is crucial to protecting your PC, your data, and your privacy. The good news is that most popular apps are expected to continue supporting Windows 10 for several years after Microsoft ends official support. This is similar to what happened with Windows XP and Windows 7, two older operating systems that continued to receive app support long after their support periods ended. In fact, both Google Chrome and Firefox supported Windows 7 until early 2023, which was more than 3 years after Microsoft's final updates were delivered. This was partly due to the Extended Security Updates (ESU) program, which allowed businesses and some users to keep getting critical security updates on a subscription basis. While Google and Mozilla haven't given an exact timeline for when they'll stop supporting Windows 10, it's reasonable to assume they'll follow a similar pattern. Be careful about what you do online. After Windows 10 stops receiving security patches, it's crucial to be extra cautious online. Any future vulnerabilities may go unpatched, leaving your PC exposed. Safe browsing habits are key to reducing risk. Avoid downloading software from untrusted websites and always use official sources or app stores. Never open unexpected email attachments, even from known contacts, as phishing attacks often use fake emails to spread malware. Also, don't click on suspicious links in emails, social media, or pop-ups, as they can lead to malicious sites or unwanted downloads. Make regular backups. Once Windows 10 stops receiving updates, it becomes more vulnerable to malware and security risks that could lead to data loss. To stay protected, regularly back up your important files. Use cloud storage like Google Drive or OneDrive, or save backups to a USB flash drive or external hard drive. Setting up automatic or frequent backups ensures you can quickly recover your data if something goes wrong. It's one of the simplest and most effective ways to protect yourself on an unsupported system. Disable unnecessary services and features. After Microsoft ends support for Windows 10, it's wise to disable any non-essential features you don't use, as they can increase security risks. I have a dedicated video that goes into detail on this. I will leave the link in the video description. For example, if you don't use remote desktop, turn it off to prevent unauthorized access. The same goes for Bluetooth. If you don't need it, disable it to close another potential entry point. By turning off unused services and features, you reduce the chances of malware or hackers exploiting your system. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in next video.